Hey guys, welcome back to part 13 of the 1956 Buick LS swap build. I got a lot of cleanup to do here for my brakes that I did up here. And I got my brake stuff here. Brakes is something I've been dreading for a long time on this. All I gotta do now is run all my lines. I had a heck of a time. I went to 5 different parts stores. I had a heck of a time finding the fittings I needed to go into the master cylinder, to the portioning valve. And I got everything I need here. I got all copper line. I love copper line. It's just so much easier to bend and work with and flare. I got my rear brake line here. And all my fittings. A lot of fittings, because this is a metric, actually metric on this end. So kind of ugly, but as long as it seals, I really don't care. I still need to run down to the Napa, and hopefully they have a cap for this, because I don't want to run 2 separate lines for the front. I want to just cap that one off and run a single with a T. No reason to do that. I think that's mostly utilized for drum brakes anyway. So I'm going to be doing that after I get this mess cleaned up. And I'm going to try to accomplish a lot this weekend. This car, I really got to get this thing done. And it's coming up on being done, but it's to that point where I really got to start thrashing on it. I've been working every day on this car, even after 9 hours of working at actual work. I come home and start my second shift of working on this car for another 3 hours or so. So yeah, I'm pretty tired, but I gotta keep moving forward with this. I'm still waiting on my extra 20 feet of fuel line so I can run my return. That's really the only thing left other than flashing the computer that'll make it run. And I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the lower radiator hose. I don't know why. I don't know why Eastwood put such a large lower radiator hose port on there. That is like 2 inches in diameter. And I'm having a heck of a time trying to find a radiator hose that'll fit on there. So there's that. Really, that's it. And fluids. I gotta put fluids in everything. I gotta put oil and a new filter on the engine. I'm just gonna put a Fram filter on it so I can run it for a bit and flush it out. Gotta put oil in the rear end, and I gotta put transmission fluid in it. And then it's a matter of driving it down the road, working out all the bugs, and that's a stage that takes a while in itself. Because I went through that with the Chevy when I did that. You can't see it out there. Oh, there it is. Alright, there's where I decided to put the proportioning valve, right on the inner fender, instead of making another bracket that comes out here. Besides, I want to be able to reach in there to fix stuff. So I got that mounted really nice and solid. Got my cap on there, so now I'm ready to run these 2 lines to the master and then run my line down and all the lines. I actually just got my fuel line in the mail today, so I can do that as well. Just a lot of running lines, but it's coming. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty. I tried to make it as neat as possible, but it's still kind of a little sloppier than I'd like. I can't really bend it too much or it'll kink. So tried to make it pretty, but you know, there's that part. Now I can run my line down from the bottom port to a T. About time for an update here. I got my front line run down to the T fitting and the side hose, and run along the cross member through there, and it comes out like that. So the front's done. I just got my 1/4 inch, the rear hose up through here and tightened up. Ran that along the frame rail, and right now I'm putting a flare on the back fitting where it meets up with the hose. I did find the brake lines that actually go with that rear end. I forgot I had some, but I don't know if they're gonna fit now with the new brackets I put on for the 4-link. I'll see if they fit. If they fit, great. If not, I'm gonna have to make some lines up for that too, but we'll see. No big deal. Alright, brakes are all done. Didn't really film a whole lot, but that's alright. My videos have been kind of long on the long side anyway. You can see I got my rear brake line all done, and up in there you can see my hose. I should build a bracket for that, but right now I just zip tied it up. Still got to bleed them, but they're done. So yeah, stay tuned.